thank you for joining me today for this 20-minute Vinyasa flow. It's just going to be a nice way to connect with the body, connect with the breath, and get the body nice and flexible and strengthened. So taking all fours, we're just going to begin with warming the body up a little bit. So inhale and exhale for our cat and cow, rounding the back out as we exhale, pulling the chin towards the chest. Inhaling as we arch the back, reach the chest forward, strong in the arms. And on our next exhalation, you can keep the knees drawn together or draw them apart as you take your Balasana, child's pose, reaching the hands towards the top of your mat, glutes reaching down towards the heels. Breathe here, allowing the body to relax down on our exhalations. On our next inhalation, we're going to walk the hands over towards the right. Work on keeping the hands the same distance away from you. Breathing here. On our next breath, we're going to move the hands over to the left now. And on our next inhalation, we'll bring our hands back to center. We'll take all fours. We'll exhale, push into downward dog. Keep a nice generous bend behind the knees if your hamstrings are feeling quite tight. We want to work on a nice lengthened back in this posture rather than straight legs. And we can begin to pedal the feet on the spot, nice and gently, stretching out the soles of the feet, pushing into the toes. And then on our next inhalation, we can make our way up to the top of the mat. We'll take half lift, hands on the thighs or the shins, or you can even bring the fingertips to the mat if you're feeling ready to. Then exhale, fold forward fully. And on an inhalation, we're going to draw up into Tadasana, and then lift our right leg into Stork pose. Standing nice and strong. Core is engaged. Squeezing that left glute, we're going to inhale and draw the right hip open. Feel free to take hold of the knee if you need to give yourself that support. We'll then exhale, close the hip, putting a bend into the left leg. We inhale, extend the right leg behind us, setting it down into Warrior One. We bring the hands overhead if we'd like to. And you can lift the left heel if you'd like to progress your posture, making sure that the hips are nice and square. We breathe here, maintaining equal weight distribution between the feet. On our next inhalation, we're going to set that heel down if it was raised, straighten out the leg, and we're going to bring the hands behind us. You can either go fist to fist, work on reaching the hand to each elbow, or you can take reverse prayer, which is the option I am going for today. We inhale and lengthen in the spine, and as you exhale, we fold at the hips for half pyramid. So what you want to make sure of here is that the back is not rounding as you draw the chest towards the thigh. You want to maintain that nice lengthened spine. If there's any sharpness behind your knee, feel free to put a bend in the leg. Listen to your body, adapt to its needs. And again, we breathe here, Equal weight distribution between the feet, both heels on the ground. On your next inhalation, we put a big bend into that left leg. We're going to reach the hands behind us, engaging the upper back for humble warrior. On our next exhalation, we set the hands down, pivot the right foot forward, so that we're in a lunge variation. We're going to lower the knee down now and inhale, lift that left hand overhead, draw the chest open. If you'd like to here, you can even work on putting a bend into the right leg, taking hold of your foot. And then exhale, let go of the leg, bring that left foot back down. And as we exhale, we're going to draw back into half split. So again, similar as to with your half pyramid, you can put a bend behind the knee if you need to create that space for the body. As we breathe here, we either look ahead or towards the foot. And then inhale, set that left foot down. We're going to inhale, reach the hands up, lift the knee into high lunge. And as you exhale, cactus the arms, push the chest forward, draw the shoulder blades together. And then inhaling, we're going to step up into Tadasana, exhaling, folding forward at the hips. Inhale for half lift, placing the hands on the thighs, the shins, or the fingertips to the mat. Exhale to fold forward. You can step or float into your plank. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog. Or if you prefer, you can take a cobra or a lion. We exhale, Balasana. And on our next inhalation, we'll draw onto all fours. Exhale, downward dog. Pedal out the feet if you'd like to here, or you can just keep the legs still. Work on drawing the chest towards the thighs. And on your next inhalation, make your way up to the top of your mat, taking half lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, we're going to draw up into Tadasana and then lifting the left leg into stalk pose. Standing nice and strong, core is engaged. Squeezing that right glute, we're going to begin to lift open the left leg. Again, if you need to modify, you can take hold of your knee to give yourself that support. On an inhalation, we'll close the hip, put a bend into the right leg. Inhale to extend the leg behind you, setting it down into Warrior One. Keeping the hands in prayer, or you can bring them overhead. And you can even lift the heel if you'd like to progress. Breathing here, maintaining focus upon your body, all as it feels. Keeping the breath steady. Setting the heel down if it's raised, we'll inhale, Straighten out the right leg, place the hands behind you, take the bind that you prefer, you can choose a different one. I'm just going to take reverse prayer again. And on your exhalation, we fold at the hips. Taking half pyramid, put a bend behind the knee. If you need to make that adjustment, listen to your body. Breathing here. On your next inhalation, we put a big bend into the right leg. Reach the hands behind you, engaging the upper back for your humble warrior. Then exhale, set the hands down, pivot that left foot forward, for your lunge. Then set the left knee down. Inhaling, lifting the right hand overhead, drawing the chest open. You can stay here, or if you'd like to progress, you bend the left leg, take hold of the foot. Exhaling, letting go of the foot, setting the hands down. We're going to straighten out that right leg for half split. Again, similar as to the other side. You can keep a bend behind the knee if you're feeling sharpness or stiffness there. Work on looking ahead or towards the foot, just not down at the knee because your back is going to round out if you do that. On your next inhalation, set the foot down. We're going to inhale, sweep the hands overhead, lifting the left knee into high lunge. I didn't execute that very well, admittedly. And we're going to exhale, draw the hands down into cactus, pull the chest forward. And on your inhalation, stepping up, taking Tadasana, exhaling, folding forward. Inhale for half lift, exhale to fold forward. Walk, step or float into your plank, exhale Chaturanga, inhale lion, cobra or upward dog. Exhaling for Balasana. We'll inhale, move into kneeling. If kneeling isn't comfortable for you, you can take a seated position. I'm going to bring the left fingertips down to a mat. If you have bricks, you can use those. I'm going to bring the right hand to the left ear, and as we exhale, I'm just going to draw the head over to the right, working on really dropping the left shoulder down. Then inhale, back to center. We're going to swap sides, right fingertips to the mat or to a brick. Exhaling, lowering the head down to the left, dropping the right shoulder. Then move back to center, interlink the fingers behind the head. Exhale, draw the head downwards. You can even round out the back if you would like to. Inhale, lifting the head. We're going to move into sitting, bringing the feet round in front of us. We'll put a bend into the left leg. So you can have the foot either on the inside or the outside of the right leg. You can even bend the right leg as well. And then exhale and look round to our left for our seated twist. And on an exhalation, we'll move back to center. Unpretzel your legs. Straightening out the left leg. We'll put a bend into the right leg again, either on the inside or the outside of the leg. You can put a bend into your left leg, and we'll exhale, move around to the right. And then on an inhalation, we move back to center. We're going to place the soles of the feet together. We'll exhale, fold into diamond. You can either have your arms over the legs, or if you'd like to, you can bring them underneath. Allow the body to begin to relax down into this posture. Work on lengthening your exhalations. And then inhaling, moving away from the legs. You can take a comfortable seated position. We bring our hands into prayer. I'd like to thank you for joining me in this practice today. Namaste.